Good morning, it's Margie. It's going to be lengthy. I've been thinking about the grooming gangs and the girls that went through years of debasing, horrible sexual perversion, treatment. I just can't discuss. I can't. This is reprehensible that this went on for 1 second. You should shut this country down. It's lost its mind. Stormer. Anyway, so what we've done here with the grooming gangs and these lovely poor women, girls, young girls, they've been ignored, put on the back burner, and their torture lasted for years, or days, or more, and was constant and ignored, and they were blamed. Now, how can this be? Let me give another example of myself. I've been under constant dangerous harassment from Mayor Phil Kramer of Franklin Township. You might say, well, that's nothing compared to these grooming girls. Well, let me tell you a couple of things, okay? This guy has tried to murder me time and time again. Once they put me in a cab with 2 Dominican migrants in sexy nightgown, left me alone, tried to kill me in Highland Park and rape me. And luckily, I had a Kubitas and pick your eye out. Anyway, it's over and over again. Thrown in carrier clinic, thrown in Clara Moss, broke my arm, dislocated my shoulder, punched me in that, starved me, drugged me, imprisoned me, harassed me. They came to my house, banging on the doors. Are you going to kill yourself? Honey, let me just say something, Kramer. You say this again, it's not going to be me that's going to die. I know. He tells people I'm going to kill myself. I'm in my 70s. Now, I don't want to say anything, but if I was going to kill myself, I think I would have found time before now. You know what I mean? I mean, when you get to kill yourself, it's kind of pressing. It's like a compulsive verb, yeah. I don't have it, but Kramer wants to make it so people completely hurt me every goddamn day. So today, this asshole Kramer has put an airlock on my water, so it's constantly reminded when he goes, I know that cunt. Yeah, he's a cunt. Kramer's a cunt. Kramer's a cunt. Kramer's a cunt. He's supposed to be the mayor of Franklin Township. I don't know if he's a real mayor, but he's a lying scum. He purports for black people from Sierra Leone that look like Aunt Jemima. He's a lying cunt. And why did he do this to me? And there's much more what he's done. I spent a year alone in this condo. No cable, no TV, no nothing. Very little food. All at the behest of Mayor Phil Kramer. He's such a dog. But Kramer, I'm going to tell you something. I'm still here. I'm still here. Now you've got to remove this fucking guy. Kramer's got to go to jail. I had to save my own life. I can't tell you. With Johnson, they forced me to have a colonoscopy with a Dr. Shameen that didn't have it. I can't tell you what's been done to me. But all I know is these people have to go to jail. I couldn't allow this. I'm not going to stop. Kramer has to be arrested and go to jail. He's prevented me from complaining to everybody in Somerset County. He's made their phone calls, not accept my numbers. And let me say something further, okay? Now, I wouldn't be able to say these things about Mayor Kramer and the police and stuff like that unless they were true. And because they're true, he can't say a goddamn thing. Nothing. So, it's about time people stood up to help me. I'm disabled. And I've been abused beyond my comprehension, but I'm still here by the grace of God. I've had to literally save my own life because of Kramer and the people he's used to debase and hurt me. A carrier clinic has to be closed down. It's insane. The Department of Health in the state of New Jersey. Are you insane? Claremont. Oh, and let's get on to the homeless people. This is a civilized society. We should not have any homeless people because all homeless people are mentally ill. And we don't allow mentally ill to shoot themselves, do we? But we let them eke away day by day, insulting the rest of society on the street without any care as a debasement to the way we treat our ill people. We're disgusted by them, but we don't help them. We just let, is it Mr., what's his name? Geraldo. This guy did mental ill people a big disservice. I mean, maybe Creed, wherever he shut down should have been. But there's plenty of places left where these people need to be housed. Like at Claremont, they take the homeless right off the street as soon as it starts getting cold. Pile them in there and start feeding them. And why don't we do this all year round? We have to step in human feces. We have to see drug addicts folded over in Philadelphia in like the statues. I mean, what kind of world, what kind of civilization is this in the United States? And we let this go on. And why do we let Kramer go on? And why do we let political persecution go on? See, Kramer's a Democrat. Now, I'm not a Republican. I am for Donald Trump, and you can shoot me if you want, but the man's done remarkable things. He's turned the world around. The world is now against Islam, which I've been fighting for years. The scum. These are dirty men who just debase, hurt, humiliate, do unspeakably cruel things to women. I mean, unspeakable. Well, I've read with these. That's not just them. I read through the years, ever since Salman Rushdie, what these men do. And I'm not going to say it here, but I can't believe these people. These men don't wash what they do to women, and that they're allowed because it's a religion. No, it's a cult of felons, of creepy men who don't wash, who pose extreme perverted things on women. I mean, I'm saying this. They rape a woman, or they nail her tongue to a board. They raped a young girl 600 to 700 times in 3 years by holding her arms down. Another girl, just one inch. These are just one day in these lives. A Jack Daniels bottle up her bottom, broke, went to the hospital. Nothing was done for this girl. Nothing. I have to sit here and say, oh, nothing is done for me, because people just don't want to face the truth that they have to stop evil behavior. You know, what is it? Einstein says it's only evil because we allow it, or we encourage it. And Kramer, you encourage it. I think Mayor Kramer has to be removed from Township of Franklin in New Jersey and the town council. You better get wise, because I'm going to get a lawyer to sue you. And if you all took part in Kramer's evil intentions, then you deserve to be financially sued. If you haven't, I would take time to look at Kramer and say, are we going to take all this money that she deserves for being so maliciously injured, a disabled senior? Or are we going to make Kramer pay the whole fine? Or the police? You let me know. Kimberly, let me know. Why does this go on? I've watched Franklin for years, and because I object to these people, that's where I am, stuck in my room, alone. With, my ex-husband, he's a disabled veteran. He gets so little care. He's in his bed, alone, with only me to care for him. I don't know what's going on in the VA, but the people there should be shot. Well, we can't say shot. Okay, the people